World Electronic Sports Games returns with a new season, the largest championship among national teams in the history of esports. Dota 2, Hearthstone, CSGO, StarCraft 2, and $5.5 million at stake. European finals will be held in marvelous Barcelona from the 22nd to the 26th of November. Win your slot in the finals of the World Championship. Register right now. World Electronics.
So, who mucked up the ads? I wonder who did that. Whoops. So, it turns out that you cannot drag the ads into different positions while they are playing, otherwise it will start playing the other one that you're clicking on. I couldn't have mucked that up worse if I had tried. I think many of you have seen those ads before. Please don't tell on me. I don't want to get in trouble. That was one of the worst segments of adverts ever. But hopefully none of you are paying attention anyway, so we're all good. Going into the knife round. Hey Jeffrey, I am good. Hello Vic. Hope you guys are doing well. We've got Fragsters, we've got eXtatus, and this could be an interesting matchup, because in Hellcase, I'm looking at eXtatus and going, yes, yes. They've got this, they're beasting it, they got a very good team. And from what I've seen from Fragsters, I wasn't overly impressed. I watched them versus Fours, who are one of the teams who hadn't even won a map yet. And they managed to beat Fragsters, and I was thinking, going into that match, I was like, okay, Fragsters, they've got this. This is theirs to take. This is theirs to lose. Surely it should just be simple. And they were really underwhelming. And then you go and look at some of the matches I didn't get to cast. They draw versus Gambit. I think they drew versus LDLC as well. Like two pretty decent teams that you would think that should be beating. Though obviously Gambit online is yeah, it's a bit like VP Online. You're sort of just questioning what has happened there. But I'm really not sure what to expect from this team. I'm still going to go with sort of logic, what I think is going to be happening and what I've seen, which is always better, and stick with eXtatus for this one. But I'm hoping that Fragsters can show me that team that upset Gambit, that team that took a map off of LDLC as well, and the team that people seem to be excited about when it comes to actually betting on this. A lot of players. Either way, Fragsters are better on T, remember that. See, someone told me that iGame were better on T in the last game, and they got destroyed. So I'm hoping your information's a little bit better than the last one. But we're into the pistol. CT side start for Fragsters, and we are going to have them playing fairly aggressively at the moment over towards that short spot. Torben going to have all the vision necessary, and Dragonfly is actually going to start things off with the first kill. A little bit of a wrap background to long, which doesn't really benefit the T's too much, and ooh, I don't even think they know what they're doing. Back to short again. Obviously the closer range battles will make things a little bit easier here at least. Lone right down. There's nobody on B. Oh, actually, no, there is. Sorry. Down. I remembered that one. Down. That could have been a lie, but I remembered it. Door will be heard opening, so that is actually going to force at least 1 or 2 rotations. You'd hope. They heard the door. Down. You heard the door, buddy. He's going to be the only one on the site when they actually come in. I suppose they don't want to lose the A site. Nice work from him. We'll be able to pick up 1. Looking for a second as well. Actually gets dinked up. HP wasn't on the screen. Let's ignore that. Ruslev will be able to get 1 and fade away, but nice work from Devil. Already picking up 2. Make that a 3rd. He's made it possible for Monty, who actually finishes off 1. Looks to try and turn around and close this pistol for his team. Now the kit has been dropped. Ruslev looking like he's going to go to retrieve that. The interesting thing is, he's taken more than 5 seconds to try and find it, and he still can't find it. Oh, this is just awful. Maybe he doesn't know where Monty is either. Finally gets the kit. Just going to go straight for the hold, and will be spotted out. It doesn't matter now. Monty's won the round just off the kerfuffle that was created. And although Frostlev gets the kill, it will be the T's winning the pistol. And considering the situation that started with 2 kills going the way of the CT side and bringing it down, massive play came out from Devil with 3 kills. And then Monty, he did what he needed to do. Got 1 kill and just ran. Also, you have to take into account that Frostlev spending about 10 seconds to find a kit that shaves 5 seconds. It was questionable. It was questionable. It was sort of like he got to the point where it's like, I've got to find it now because otherwise it's just weird. Either way, T side, 3 rifles, couple of SMGs. Actually, a double scout in for the CT side as well. So tag machine. And they got a couple of pistols to back it up. Dragonfly saving some money so that he can buy that AWP when their buy round comes about. But already nice start from Frozen. A second as well, jumping around. Eventually gets traded out, but it's a 2-man advantage. And only the scouts remain, both over towards the A site. However, bomb looking like it may go in that direction for now. Down. Is going to spot one. Trying to jump around with the scout. Not as effective as it used to be, but can still pull off some magnificent shots. Devil spraying through the smoke. I think Stan's going to walk straight into him, and that will be a simple kill in the end. And Frostlev, the only one left alive, so pretty decent round considering the heavy investment from the CT side. And the T's only losing 1 player and only losing a MAC-10, so no worries as of yet. These are going to buy up another MAC-10 as well. So, Frozen's looking to try and make as much money as possible early in this game. As said, they should have an AWP onto Dragonfly. He's going to have exactly enough money to get himself Kevlar and an AWP, which is nice. He's making their way over towards the B side. And once again, we've seen this stack over towards the connector. 3 players here. Frozen brings it down to 2. Reduces it onto just a player close outside, and it's a nice stack. It does net them 1 kill, but the 3 kills picked up by the SMG, and then the 2 from Questone as well on the SMG have got them a nice bit of cash. Now, for me, this eXtatus team have looked like one that definitely could rise up quite far. I'm actually very excited to see how far they can actually go. Because a lot of the stuff they're doing is sort of online tournaments. I want to see them get to a LAN. I want to see Frozen at LAN. I want to see Questone at LAN again. He looked incredible when we saw him play. I think it was either yesterday or the day before. He was top fragging. He was the best player in the server by quite a margin. And it was really impressive to see him step up and have one of those big games. I think Devil on the AWP as well is someone I also enjoy watching. So I really want to see how far this team can actually go. Here we go. Push onto the side. Lovely start from Monty. Already left to Stan. Frostlev on the side. They know where he is. Monty trying to pre-fire, but Zedko will be the one to get the kill. Frostlev does manage to trade 1 back, but he needs to do a little bit more before he's removed. And actually, Dragonfly now into support brings it into a 3 versus 3. Bomb still yet to be planted. They can't find Frostlev, and now the bomb's going to be dropped into the open. Luckily, they already had a player further down, but Dragonfly picks another with the AWP, and what started so strong closes with 3 players alive from the CT side. 5v3 into a 3v0. Definitely shouldn't have been happening, and I think they got a little bit over excited with getting that 1 kill. Yeah, Czech Republic and Slovakia. Jeffu's got you with that one. Yeah, Questone was playing for Hellraisers. Probably the most well-known player out of everybody on that roster. Other than Frozen, who has made his name on this roster, which is quite nice. The Wonder Kid. Free fire from Quez. Very close. No cigar. Won't get the early pick. Carter's looking very confident at the moment. Monty doesn't actually have any Kevlar as well, so... Which is weird, because he can afford it. Monty's made a mistake. I think he may have been dropped an AK and because of that just forgot. See if he realizes. Obviously, he can't go back now anyway. Hello, Vojtaz. Welcome to you as well. What's going to be coming in? The majority of the T's now based over towards that B side of the map and holding from behind just in case. Because they don't know how aggressive the CTs have gone. Now, they've been quite lucky because up until now, they haven't really pushed at all. The CT side are holding very far back, which makes it quite difficult because it forces eXtatus to execute, but at the same time, it means they don't have any information. Here comes the push. Late Maze help from the CT side. Well done for them for that, but already we see the entry come in. Bomb onto the site, only 20 seconds left. The T's need to get their move on. They're a little bit slow to actually push back into the site, and it's going very well. Stown doing great work again. Eventually, Devil and Frozen, though, they step up to the plate. They find one, but it all comes down to timing, and Dragonfly will close. Stown with an unbelievable round, really. 4 kills on the B site. Now the T side money becomes a little bit more of a problem. Hey, Thermo Man. I'm good. I'm good at the moment. A lot of stuff going on, but we'll get it. We'll get it all sorted, and then I should have some nice stuff for you guys coming up. Obviously, some of you will have seen at the beginning, we got the WSG trailer rolling out for the LAN event in Barcelona, which could be a spectacle. Of course, the Shanghai event coming up as well, so lots of planning to be had. Here we go. T-side are forced again. This time, they're going very aggressive over towards the A site. Stown is here once more. He seems to be the man just attracting danger. He will only be able to get one. Trade it out, but long control is going to be vital. Dragonfly can hold this position and just, not expected at all. Monty will go down. They now have the idea in their head and have picked up a few rifles, but it's going to leave them fairly surrounded. Devil, however. Smart play from him. He should be heard stepping. A lot of noise made. Dragonfly are a bit slow to actually... Dragonfly. A bit slow to react. Because of that, he falls and then Frozen. He's just a machine. I genuinely wonder if Frozen is actually just a name that was given to him because he was a PC that kept breaking. So they called him Frozen, and then he just became sentient and then decided to play Counter-Strike. Because this kid is just nuts. Like, it's actually quite scary. He is Elsa. Got all those magical powers. Side, back to pistols, but hello. It's down and Froslev starting things off. What do you think about Nip? I want them to do well. I like Draken and Rez a lot, so I hope that they stick around within the roster. And if that's another top team added to the list of top teams at the moment, then that will be very exciting indeed. I don't, however, agree with Gosu Gamers ranking, which put them somewhere like #1 in the world as of like a couple of days ago, which is ridiculous. I think they definitely have potential. B-side, pushing in. Couple of kills on the way of the CTs early on, but the turnaround is very good from the Ts. They brought it back into a 3v2. Devil has his trusty AWP in hand. Cyclone. He's at least going to get one. He can try as much as he like to do damage here. The likelihood is he's not winning the round. And Devil will be there to close. 4 kills for him. AWP into his hand. He's 12-3 at the moment, so a very good start indeed. He was called Frozen because he had a frozen brain. What? What? Not the best start for the CT side, however. They do come back from losing the pistol with a couple of rounds, but I think they're a little bit unlucky. They win this round here, and they basically reset the economy of the Ts, and they don't have anything. And they get a free round, they get some chance to make some cash. Unfortunately, losing to the pistol, and still sound out of sync. I don't think the sound is out of sync. I checked it earlier, and it was fine. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it's absolutely fine. CT side with next to no money here, though. They went for a gamble over towards the A side of the map. Okay, Questone. Stat padder. There's another one. There's another one. Can he get the ace? There's only one. Go on, Froslev. Give him the ace. Be a good sport. We want to see an ace. It's an eco ace, but it's an ace. Here we go. No! Froslev, he gets the kill. He's like, no, you can't kill all of us. I'm still here. Actually gets the rifle, but it's short-lived. Gun's working properly. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Who is eXtatus' overall best player? I would say Frozen. But I do think that it depends on the match. Like, genuine, sometimes Devil just goes off. He's had a great start here. Questone has had some great performances recently. Device said that they don't... yeah, no, he said our individual performances are off at the moment, which... Well, considering how well Device was doing at points, it can definitely be seen. But I do think that other teams have started to step up, and obviously they need to work on some stuff. Who do you think will win this match? I said eXtatus at the beginning, mainly because I've seen more of them. Here we go. Bit of a wild spray, but he does start things off. There's a flank in from Dragonfly, though. How much can he do? Gets 2. Brings it back into a 3 versus 3. They got to deal with him, and Questone will. Peeks out from the connector. Now, they may want to double back. Yeah. Oh, Monty, so nice on the entry. Stown has been doing great so far, but even he can't do anything in that situation. Just gets his head ripped off. Froslev trying to rotate in. Does actually manage to get one. Now, the remaining 2 players are actually pretty low. Questone taking the aggressive battle may have been the wrong decision here. Frozen just throwing out all the nades he can. Just trying to bait his opponent into jumping down. Spots him. Doesn't have a kit, Froslev, so if he is going to go for this, he's got to move very quickly indeed, and he will just back right out of there. What do I think about C9? I think there's a lot of potential in that roster. Ooh, we're actually going to lose one more. Monty will... That's how low Monty was. Goes down to the bomb in the end. The only thing that could stop him. Yeah, I think there's massive potential with that roster. Like, the individual talent is insane. It's just... like, I feel like it'll be an unstable roster. A bit like what Cloud9 has been. Like, they'll go and sort of win a tournament, like, oh my god, and then they'll go out first round the next one. You're just like, it just, like, if everything clicks into place, then who knows what they can achieve. But I think it's going to take them a little while, for starters, and it's going to be more, I do think it'll be more random how well they perform. Push in. It's down. Pick up one. They've still got the AWP. They did have a rifle, but it goes very quickly back the other way. A very good performance so far from eXtatus, and it's just going to continue the patience from them. Waiting. Headshot machine of Zedko as well. And they've now got 8 rounds on the T side. This is a pretty good half from them already. Guess Tom isn't a Cloud9 fan. What? Because I was objective. I like Cloud9. I like the roster. I have to say that my favorite player in that team was probably Nothing, so the fact that he's gone is a shame. I just think he's lovely. Like, a very, very funny guy, so that as well. I like automatic style of play. Very sort of a nutty player. Just the ability to hit headshots all the way through, which I like. FaZe is another one where it's very, very difficult to say. Like, 2 of their players had a ridiculous tournament. Well, maybe not even 2, you could even say more, but Rain was on fire, and then Nico had the best rating, like, in the last, however many months, we've ever seen. It was just nuts. Like, he was all over the shop just destroying everyone. Whether they can do that all the time is going to be very difficult indeed. That was like the perfect showing of what they can do. Questone wins the entry versus down. It was all an elaborate ruse. Frozen is going to go running on towards that site. Corbin is in behind quite quickly, and Dragonfly has managed to get another. Bringing this round a lot closer. Questone just going to be waiting and just off angle. Catches one more player, but it's actually going to come down just to Frozen. 1 versus 2. He has an idea where both these players are. His teammates have just died to either or. Both have kits. Decent position as well. Frozen starts things off. They're going to be going out. Dragonfly actually just going to be going for it. He's holding onto the bomb for the defuse, but Frozen is calm and collected. Takes down both players, and he made that look easy. He made that look easy. Do you think eXtatus is better on the T side or CS side? Oh, I'm guessing he meant CT. I don't really know. I think it varies. I think that's a lot of the time, especially at this sort of level of CS, a lot of the time it really doesn't matter the side. I know that's going to be the most useless answer ever, but a lot of the time economy plays a massive part. Just stringing rounds together, getting momentum. This is a blowout so far. 2 rounds won by the CT side. They have brought some of the rounds close. Like, the money isn't by any stretch ridiculous. Here we go. Executing. Nice start. Crossfiring as well. And they're already coming in on the flank. T side have been bogged down. Maybe they're about to get their third. Frostlev up above is going to get his 3rd kill of the round. Doesn't have many bullets left, so has to be a little bit careful here. I think Devil may just finish him off. Now it's on to the remaining 3 players to push in. Actually gets 2 very quickly. Almost makes it work. Devil. He was actually on for the ace as well. Chance of Brax joining C9. I think the only reason they'd ever do that is if they were doing bad enough that they couldn't qualify for majors. I think that's the thing. Unless you ever get some ban from majors, I don't know why Cloud9 would ever do it. Now, if they wanted a paycheck, sure, you could go for all the ESL events and that sort of stuff. But then again, like, I think he's a great player. Do I think he's like leaps and bounds above any of the players in that roster? Probably not. Whether he would have like a massive difference to if he replaced someone in that team, I don't think so. 3-9 though. As said, T-side didn't have that much money saved up. Considering they won 6 rounds in a row and they're struggling to buy in the round after they lost, it is it's just one of those things. It hasn't gone that well for them. It's been very close. Well, it has gone well for them. They're 9-3 up on the T side, but the economy game hasn't gone that well for them. Now they're in a situation where the CTs could actually reset them here and have a chance to actually win the next few. Keep going in. Dragonfly doing some nice work. He will eventually be traded out, though. It is going to be back into a 3 versus 3. Zedko still only has a deagle, but there are a couple of weapons to be picked up, however. Cyclone actually in the bank. Spots out the man attempting to plant the bomb, and the full rotation can now be called from the CT side. It's a long flank coming in from Stown. Sneaking past. Frostlev will be able to do the first duel, the second one as well. Leaves it all onto Devil. He does have the AWP. Decent position as well to try and defend it. Will they smoke onto the bomb, though? That's going to make things very difficult, knowing that this player's going for it and there's nothing he can do. Bomb Plum will give them a little bit of extra cash, and there may be a temptation to just risk it here. I'd quite like to see eXtatus just save for the final round. Go for some pistols, and just make sure that they get to 10, because they have deserved it. Yeah, the question is always going to be if Brax ever gets unbanned. But until that happens, there's no point really speculating about what will happen. Do you think eXtatus can get to a top 10 to 20 team? I definitely think it's possible. They've shown it online. It's impossible to really tell how a team will play on land, though. Like, we don't know how Frozen will cope with pressure. We don't know how any of the players will cope under that sort of pressure. Could be completely different. Dragonfly, this is wonderful. 3 quick kills. Styling on this T side. Of course, they did actually save to get a bye into the next round. Tone has managed to get an AWP. Go on, give it to Frozen. Okay, maybe don't. Already picks up 1. Second kill of the round for him. Now the CT side, this would be an atrocious round to lose. And even losing too many players here would be quite a bit of a problem for them. Some decent positions across the map, though. I do love this spot over towards the connector. If they try and duck down, they have to pretty much double back onto themselves. Doesn't look like it's going to happen anyway. Going to go pushing in onto the site. Looking for the entry. Not going to be found. It's left onto Frozen. And he can't do anything either. So, a little bit of damage done. Not anything too catastrophic for the CTs. And now we go into that final bye of the half. Now, I remember someone at the beginning saying their bet that Fragsters are going to look better on the T side. So, I'm going with you. I want to see what they can do on that T side. If they're a letdown, it's your fault. Double AWP setup in for the CTs for the final round of the half. Of course, Dragonfly is going to have 1. The other's actually going to go on to site crown. Now, the B site hold with an AWP can be quite difficult. I quite like seeing it peek onto short, but he's going to go for the monster pick. Won't spot anybody out and goes for the smoke later on. EPG won the game 16-5. Victor has got you covered. As said, Chom, earlier, it depends on the sort of level of CS. Like, a lot of the time at lower levels, you see games just become more T-sided anyway. How are you? I'm good, thanks, Awesome Machine. How are you? Devil with another. 2 kills from already with this AWP. His counter AWP of Dragonfly will be able to get 1 back, but Questone's still going. Catches a man while lurking on B and has completely split this defense 1-for-1. However, there's a chance to catch the bomb. Dragonfly has to hit this shot. He's given them a chance in this round now. Questone and Zedko have to go hunting. They need to take this man out, and unfortunately, too many angles for Dragonfly to check. Froslev now with the rotation. Yeah, I remember Washing Machine. Because I remember we had the conversation about why you changed it to WM, and I was really confused. Then I realized that stands for Washing Machine. Froslev, 1v3. Never mind. Not going to happen. 10-5, a very good T-side coming in from eXtatus. Could have been a lot better. The streak at the beginning really made it look like they were going to absolutely dominate, but the CT side have given themselves a chance. There we go. An important pistol round for the Fragsters for sure. Double Molotovs. I'm interested to see where these goes. I'm expecting one over towards barrels. Other than that, maybe into heaven, or possibly just a Molotov off towards that sort of graffiti push, not allowing them to get back in, or maybe even just save for the afterplant. But I'm definitely intrigued to see where they decide to put them. I'm expecting barrels, toxic barrels. That one's a must, but where's the second Molotov going to be going? It may not matter because Questone is going to stop them even getting anywhere near the site. Okay, you've cleared the angles with Molotovs, but you can't kill Questone. 3 kills already in this round. And Stown, well, your name sounds like Down, and that's where you're going. I may have butchered that a bit, but still, absolute ruining. Great round from Questone. And I didn't actually get to see where that second Molotov went because he killed them first. 11-5. I think with that argument, it depends on what sort of AWP you're looking for. I think Skadoodle's more consistent. Well, consistent in terms of the shots he's going to hit, whereas someone like Stewie would be much more sporadic, but will hit some pretty exciting ones and win you around just off doing something ridiculous. Frozen through the smoke. Good night, sweet dreams, Dragonfly. He's just going aggressive all over the shop at the moment. Torben out of the round as well. Look at this. It's a great performance across the board from the CT side. Devil and Frozen leading the charge. Devil looking to make some cash. He's got the swag 7, but Frozen's just got everybody else dead. This is not a best of 3. It's a best of 1. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Faith loves cats. I love cats too. Thank you, Setrock. I'm starting to become a bit of a fan of eXtatus as well. The way they've been playing in this tournament have been really impressive. Hey, it's gonna go down. They almost managed to win a game with the stand-in as well, which it was very good. Best of question. Best of 5. Oh, you guys are funny. You guys are funny. Where can I find all this sort of original content? Deadcoat drops the bomb. Here comes the dunk. Oh, that must have hurt, but Dragonfire. Dragonfly! Why do I keep calling him Dragonfire? Isn't that the name of one of the guns in the game? I don't even know. Here goes Devil. Or mag 7. $900 per kill. We're up to 900. 1800. 2700. He's going to switch to the P250 because he runs up, but that's so much money into the bank. And there's Frozen as well, you know, getting his kills. He wants to keep up with Devil. You know, I know there's Dragon Lore, but isn't there a scout called the Dragonfire? The red scout. I think it's in one of the more recent cases. I may just be making that up. Yeah, okay. I'm not just going mad. Good. T-side, they finally got themselves a bye, but they've got a long, long road ahead of them. Dragonfly. I got it right this time. Gonna have himself the AWP. Rest of the team have invested all their extra money into utility, and Cyclone is gonna start things off, but it's quickly traded out by Frozen, who's actually, look how aggressive he is. What? Really? This kid just has no fear. There's a guy behind him. Dragonfly will close him down, but oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Just this guy. There's even more aggression. Still going in quest mode, wants some of his own. Fragsters must just be sat there going, alright, okay, in this round we're going to be, wait, why is there a guy here? Okay, the strategy is, why is there another guy here? There's another one. Look at Devil now going for some. He gets taken down, and now they've been punished. That is the punish. You went too aggressive in this round, eXtatus. It's made me laugh, and I appreciate the amount that you're willing to try and push this T side. But now you're into a 2 versus 1. Monty. Frozen isn't a kid. Yeah, he is. He's 15. Oh no, surely not. Monty does it. 1v1, he wins it still. How do they play like that and win? Oh. I just want to say, to anybody who watched that, don't play Counter-Strike like that. Don't play Counter-Strike like that. That should not have worked. That should not have worked. eXtatus winning a round where they literally just played as T side on the CT side. Either way, now they're up against pistols. Fragsters got to be absolutely kicking themselves at this point. And eXtatus, wow. Apart, like, they are deserving of the win. He's a teenager. No, he's a kid. He's either a kid or a squid. And if you get that joke, well, top quality Splatoon jokes coming in. Nice early trade, helps the T's out, but Questone is just going to go for the peak. Frozen, just what is going on? Just watching people get mowed down through smoke. Frozen will actually get taken out. Cyclone managing to get one at least. But they'll just at the end. 15 to 5. Are you guys a kid or a squid? I've never actually played that game. Easy 40s sent in my wallet. Be careful. Don't want to bet too much. Here we go, though. The last attempt from Fragsters. Definitely hasn't looked good. eXtatus have had their number all the way through this game. Frozen. Oh, we're gonna go up. How are you winning that? He's cheating. That's the only logical explanation. For anybody who's wondering, that was a joke. Come at me. 5 versus 4. He's going to be taking over long control. One minute 10. Frozen 22 and 12. 3 players actually over 20 kills at the moment. Not a joke, put it on Reddit. He's trying to set up. Molotovs going down. They've still got 2 more Molotovs. They've even got a player in the corner. This time Frozen's going to get caught. No sneakiness from you in this round. The smoke goes down. They're going to have to try and push through it. The T's have thrown another one. Peek through. Questone gets 1. They've still got players behind as well. Stown manages to turn it into a 3 versus 2. Make it a 3v1 as Zeko is the only man standing. Finally, the T's. I'm going to say it. I'm going to risk it. They're in a position where they can't lose. Oh, hey, NATO. Oh, you're Danish. This isn't a good match for you to watch. Zeko gets 1, looks for the second. Dragonfly doesn't need to peek this. And finally, Fragsters will get around on the board. They should have had it in the last one. Although, a couple ago, where they lost the 1v2. Now the CT side are going to have to invest all their extra cash. Now, if Fragsters are going to have a chance to get back into this game, this is pretty much it. Got a chance to break the cut. Monty's done it again. But this time I think it's intentional. He's got no armor. He's done this twice. Sneak around towards the B side. Just a much more passive hold. I think after the last few rounds that we've seen from eXtatus, where they've just gone sheer aggression and look to take the fight wherever they can, the T's have decided, let's go for a default, let's sit back, let's not go for much map control early on, and just see if they push us. And if they hand us around, brilliant. That's our chance to reset their economy. And considering they don't have that much money left, this is perfect as well, because the CT side are more likely to go aggressive. Now, I say more likely, they sort of haven't. They've gone for a little bit of aggression over towards this little corner in long, where you can see they've got 3 players, one sort of watching the flank for when they do attempt to go through short. Then they've left 2 players over towards this B side of the map now. Already, we're going to see a couple of players rotate off. The push is looking like it is going to hit towards this B side, but the CT side, if they get this just right, may even have the timing to rotate players back over. Questone, he spotted all the nades coming in, but here goes Dragonfly, leading the charge, looking for that peak. Already, Questone is going to be going down. Another with the boost, Torben with double entry onto the site. Now the CT side do have to question whether they're going to save, but they've been playing with such confidence. Chance they may just go for it. In the corner, Cyclone. He just walked past. He doesn't have a clue what is going on. Devil trying his best. He didn't know that there was even a player just sat behind him as well. But that is it. That's the money gone now for eXtatus. As said, the reset onto their economy. 1900 added into the account. And the T's have a chance to at least build up some reserves. Obviously, if the T's lose a round, they've lost the game. So there's no chance of them being reset. But they want to make sure that they have themselves all that extra cash. They want to make sure that they can afford every single nade and just basically have everything for the buy. Either way, 15-7. Should be a nice, comfortable round. Gonna have a stack from this CT side over towards A, and just Segco will be spotting. Now I said, I was told at the beginning of the game by someone in chat who, apologies, but I've forgotten who it was, said the Fragsters are going to do better on this T side. They managed to get 5 round CT side. They're currently up to 2. So mathematically, they've got to get 3 more to at least equalize it. Stown just spots out some acrobatics. A little bit of practice coming in from the CT side for their gymnastic bid. Frozen will still manage to get a kill. Bomb. This is where things should become impossible. Really, Frozen should just be running away with this AK-47. Looking like he's trying to do a little bit of extra damage, but he just needs to keep this. There's no reason to run back into the side. Questone, on the other hand, has nothing and still manages to get a kill. I don't really know why Frozen is going for this. He still manages to take a kill. If they win this round! No, that's not... Thank God, Torben. I think I would have turned the stream off. Well, I would have turned the stream off because the match would have ended, but... How? How do they get that down to a 1v1? Side will still have all the money to get that buy. So that's the most important thing. They saved the AWP, and it is going to be an investment from the CT side as well. 4 players early on over towards this B side once again. Devil is going to be spotted. Match for thank God Max fixing is real. Hey, I just don't want to see teams lose to pretty much a full eco. That's a nice boost. Questone only able to get 1. But it's Monty to quickly trade. And they've been very good at doing that. Just effective trading from eXtatus. Just great basics. How did I get into casting with Starladder? I just basically pestered them until they gave me a chance. And now they can't get rid of me. Pretty much it. If you want to know how I originally started casting, talk to NATO Safix if he's still here. He probably left. He just wanted to come in, bully me and leave. That's how he lives his life. Kidding, of course. Don't put that on Reddit. I'll find you. 3v4. Tease. Making their way back towards the A site. Monty and Devil gonna go for a boost. Rose Levy sees the gun through the wall. Thank you, Valve. We love that glitch, don't we? It's going to be Devil peeking back in. Frozelev looking to try and do this all alone as he finds himself 2. Looks to plant the bomb, but he's got to be careful. But Frozen still finds another kill. Massive round from him already. It's on to Zegco, 1v2. One player very low on HP. The other tagged up a little bit. He's going to be coming out, and Torben will keep the dream going. 4 rounds in a row now for the T side. A great round from Floslev. I feel like if you put a load of water in your name and say, or in your name, oh my god, I've forgotten how to English. If you put a load of water in your mouth and say Froslev, it will sound exactly the same.
Okay.
And I do remember that somebody told me I was pronouncing it completely wrong. Dynamic prize pool basically means that so it's 10,000 put in from Hellcase, then they've got some cases on their website. If you open those cases, money from the cases goes into the prize pool. So I think it's like 50%, 50-50 goes to Hellcase, then the other half goes into the prize pool. So we're up to 40,000, so 30,000 in the cases, which is pretty cool. There goes, nice shot to start, aggressive push out. The CT side are doing too much damage. Not like this. It's down. Please, keep the dream. The dream alive. eXtatus fans will hate me for this, but picked up 2 rifles. I have to say, unlike Smash Mouth, I'm not a believer. Or like Justin Bieber, I'm not a believer. Ooh, hello. Got through the smoke, gets 1. Doesn't have control of the bomb. Gonna try and bait out, maybe use that replay to his advantage. Got better sound as well. "35 seconds left. Not a lot of time if he is going to retrieve that bomb. Frozen, waiting around the corner, and it's done. eXtatus finish what they started. It is going to be 16-9 in the end, and they'll continue to be doing pretty well on that scoreboard. In fact, I think I'm gonna have a little look. I'm gonna have a little look at the standings before we end today. Of course, I don't think it will have been updated this fast, but eXtatus now will go 3-1, which will take them second on the leaderboard. And then you look at Fragsters, who are now going to go 1-2. So they'll actually be around the same sort of position as North Academy. As said, not updated. I don't expect anybody to have updated that quickly. I literally gave them 1 second. But yeah, we are going to have our scores on the doors. EPG win 16-5 versus iGame. eXtatus winning 16-9 versus Fragsters. I do think we are going to be coming back again tomorrow. So we've got Envy Academy versus Binary Dragons. We've got Envy Academy again versus TBA. And we've got Pride versus the Binary Dragons to finish things off. If you have enjoyed the cast, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget !caster in the chat will lead you to my Twitter. Every follower is appreciated, and you will witness all the stuff I cast on there, and also some terrible, terrible jokes, such as yesterday when I got offered a Squidward dabbing sticker. But make sure you come back tomorrow, make sure you follow the channel, and we'll see you again soon, because that is all for tonight. Goodbye, and thank you very much for joining me. It has been a lot of fun.